Berlin. Hello. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, that's what one education and one of us. Welcome to the preview conference of our two projects, 24 MAs 0028, entitled Construction of Bridge Phase 2, Barangay Kalamongog, Lebak, Sultan Kudarat. Contract location, Lebak, Sultan Kudarat. Source of fund, DPWH General Appropriation Act 2024. And ABC, 13,860,000 with a duration of 166 calendar days. And the second project, which we're having private conference for, is 24 MH 0097 with the contract name of Repair Maintenance of Busawon, Revetment 1 and 2, Barangay Nalilidan, Kalamansig, Sultan Kudarat. Contract location, Kalamansig, Sultan Kudarat. Source of fund, FY 2024, Public Act 1187, 5 regular 2024 period. ABC with an ABC of 4,768,567.60. The duration of 72 calendar days. So I am facilitating this conference today in lieu of our back chairman, who is currently watching to our live stream. Right, Sir Frank? Yes, sir. And now for our, do we pray ba, Sir Frank? Mag-pray pa tayo. So before we proceed with this conference, we should start it with a prayer to be led to us by Ma'am Rosary. Ma'am Rosary, requesting everyone to stand up.
Almighty, we come before you today in humility and faith. We thank you for all the blessings that you have given us. We ask for your guidance and wisdom during this private conference. Help us to remember that true public service starts with honesty, and all things we are doing are for your glory. Give us patience and understanding to face life challenges with grace. We ask this through Christ, in Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Ma'am Rose. Now let us proceed to our next agenda. I would like to emphasize that this conference is currently live streamed through our YouTube page, right, Sir Frank? It's a YouTube page, so you should, for everyone who's watching, you should follow us in our YouTube channel. So now, our next agenda is the requirements of the number 2, the requirements of bidding documents, including instruction to bidders, general condition of contract, special conditions contract, specifications, drawing, and DOQ and forms. So this is to be discussed by our representative from respective sections, from the planning and the maintenance section. So I would like to give the floor to our Assistant Chief of Planning section, the beautiful wife of Oliver.
Good morning, everyone. So this is detailed engineering plan of construction of Bridge Phase 2, Barangay Kalamongog, Lebak, Sultan Kudarat. So this one bridge is 145 meters. The summary of quantities. This is the scope of work. Meron tayong earthwork and bridge construction. Next page is the location map and vicinity map. Then the topographic plan, perspective view, and the geotag photos. This is the general notes. And this is the general plan. So yung aming bridge natin is my proposed deadman and proposed wind guide column both sides. Then the suspension cable for hanging bridge, and the deck slab is also steel plate on steel angle bar, stringer, and transom. Wait lang. Okay, wala kang approach na. Wait lang. Si old plan itong mag-isa. Nag-voice naman siya ng mga plan.
Daan siya.
Oo. Kung 10 million pa siya. Kung 14, lain na
Talaga.
included na ito ngayon.
Ang gato nila ng mga
Ha?
ang gato.
Ano po ba yung kapag sa mga activities nila?
Si Gina lang alam kasi pakot lang ko naman ano.
Ano ba?
Sir President, we'd like to request to proceed muna tayo sa isang project from maintenance para secure yung bagong plano. For the information of everyone, this 24 MH-028 has been re-advertised due to failed biddings, and meron siyang, nung in-advertise ito, meron siyang medyo konting adjustment sa may binago sa plano. So ito yung present today, yung previously failed bid. So sinisecure pa yung but to make sure na yung plano na i-present ngayon is will be issued sa ating will issue a supplemental, indicating the new link ng plano kung talaga meron changes dun sa plano na upload versus dun sa ano yung i-present ngayon. So, sir?
Thank you, sir, for that information. Now, since while waiting for that revised plan, let's just proceed to our second project, 29 MH0097, repair maintenance of Busawon Revetment 1 and 2. So this will be explained to us by my colleague, Engineer Magduyan. Now the floor to you, sir.
Thank you, Sir Rafi. So, good morning, everyone. I will be discussing to you the plan for repair maintenance of Busawon Revetment 192, Barangay Nalilidan, Kalamansig, Sultan Kudarat. So, this project is located at Kalamansig, Sultan Kudarat at kilometer 1952 plus 476. So, this is the second page of the plan. The project consists of civil works, which includes the removal of structures and obstructions, lump sum, structure excavation, which has a quantity of 81.3, embankment, which has a quantity of 811 cubic meter. Item 200 or the aggregate surface course, which has a quantity of 168 cubic meter. Stone masonry, which has a quantity of 26.7 cubic meter. PCCP, this is for the paved shoulder, which has a quantity of 840 square meter. For bridge construction, scope of work, for the reinforcing steel, grade 40, it has a quantity of 5,074 kilograms. And structural concrete, which has a quantity of 177 cubic meter. And also, we have miscellaneous structures included in the project, which is the tapered solar LED roadway lighting, which has a quantity of 4 pieces. So, in the first page, we can see dito yung straight line diagram natin. Dito po yung detail kung saan po yung paglalagyan natin ng ating project. So, sa red dyan, makikita pa natin dito yung nakakulay blue, yung naka-hatch na kulay blue. Ito yung mga existing structures, and then yung green naman, yan yung mga damaged structures for repair. So, dito po yung detail ng every section. So, sa page 3 dito po natin makikita yung details ng every section. For example, dito sa section 1, ito po yung detail ng ating structure. So, yung section 1, dito po yan matatagpuan sa dito makikita natin sa straight line diagram yung sa gilid ng Busawon Bridge talaga. So, nakalagay din po dyan kung anong section and then kung anong itsura ng structure yung doon sa section na yan. So, dito po na page, sa page 3, makikita natin yung details ng section 1, foundation ng section 1, and then details yung structure ng section 1, yung pangtapal natin, and then foundation details, and then 3 and 4 na section, dito din po natin nakikita. Sa page 4 naman, yung makikita natin na details dito is for section 5, section 6, and section 7. So, isa po lang yung foundation details nila. Magkaiba lang po sila yung ng revetment. And then, for the last page is the details for the tapered solar LED panel. So, ito po yung may foundation, and then nakalagay din po, naka-indicate din po dito kung na yung gamitin natin na solar light para sa project. So, that's it for the plan, and it's yan na po lahat yung nakapaloob sa plan ng ating for contract ID number 24M80797. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Sir Engineer Magdalena. So, tama-tama. Our first presenter is back again. So, especially while they plug in the new plan for our first project.
proceed tayo sa 24MH 0028 kasi iba yung present na plan kanina. So, sa general plan, ito na yung bagong plano. So, sa approach, ito yung approach niya, kasama yung embankment dito with PCCP and Revetment. Then, may continuation dito ng high bridge approach. So, itong dalawang tower is existing kasi phase 1 ito siya. And, yung details is in next pages. So, ito yung typical transverse elevation. So, ito yung wind guide column, then the wind guide main cable, and suspension cable. Ito yung detailed plan. Then the wind guide details, wind guide column details. So yung footing ng wind guide column natin is 400 by 400 mm pass. So 4 na pass. Ito yung dimension ng column natin. Then the detail of deadman. So yung deadman footing natin is on pass din. Alam na pass na 400 by 400 mm. Deadman elevation. Then the detail of beam and stringer connection detail, elevation detail, and the land detail of the deck slab of high bridge. So ito dito yung mga sizes ng main cable, suspension cable wires, angular bars, stringer and transom, horizontal handrail, and vertical and diagonal bracing. So ito yung sample ng gimbals and causeway clips for suspension bridge. More details. Ito yung detail ng top of column top detail. So ito sa first phase na ito. So nakikita nito yung yung alignment ng main cable sa shaft sa taas ng column. Then the piles detail and specs. Ito naman yung approach dito. So meron tayo proposed 400 meters, 3 meters width na 1280 feet CP with 300 mm battery drop. And the standard delivery tarpaulin and for tarpaulin, then the construction traffic warnings. Ito naman yung mga road cross-section natin sa approaches. Please contact us sa planning section. Thank you.
Since our Vice Chairman is already here, I will be turning over the floor to him, sir.
We have just finished the explanation of the user on the basic description and duration of the projects. Then next part is the requirements of the bidding documents that will be given to us by Mr. Franco Revelation.
Okay, sir. Okay, so for the documents to be submitted to the bidders, the bidders is required to submit for their bids, as part of their bids, two envelope system or two folder envelope system, which comprises the technical proposal and the financial proposal envelopes. So under your technical proposal, the bidders are required to submit the following. First, for its Class A documents or under legal documents, the bidder should submit the valid field job registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages, take note all pages, including the certificate and its annexes, and make sure those items indicated in the Annex A of the field job certificates are updated. Next, the registration certificate from Securities and Exchange Commission or SEC, Department of Trade and Industry DTI for sole proprietorship, or Cooperative Development Authority CTA for cooperatives or its equivalent document. Next, mayor's or business permit issued by the city or municipality where the principal place of business of the prospective bidder is located, or the equivalent document for exclusive economic zones or areas. Next, tax clearance per EO number or Executive Order number 3980/2005 as finally reviewed and approved by the Bureau of Internal Revenue. So take note, these legal documents shall be updated. And also, the following documents, the item B, C, E, the SEC, the mayor's permit, and tax clearance should be updated also in the field judge registration certificate if it is being renewed, no? Recently renewed lang siya. So, you should generate nung bagong field certificate pag na-upload na po yung renewed na mga documents. Particularly those items mentioned. Next, under pa din sa ating technical component envelope, the technical documents to be submitted to the bidders are as follows. The statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. Next, the statement of the bidder's singularly completed contract or SLCC similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided under the rules. So, take note po sa dalawang form na ito, yung SLCC at statement of ongoing. Yung standard formatting po nito is introduced na sa ating bidding documents na makikita po ninyo pag nag-avail po kayo. So, just follow the format. Next, the Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board or PCAB license or special PCAB license in case of joint ventures. So, take note po tayo dito sa ating PCAB licenses. Mayroon po itong dalawang updating, yung registration at yung validity. So, ganun din, dapat ito po ay nare-reflect din sa ating bid na updated siya. And of course, attach the registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. Next, the original copy of bid security. So, if in the form of surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission. Or, you may use the another form, which is the notarized bid security declaration. Just take note na dapat po original po ang ina-attach natin. Next, the project requirements, which are include the following. First, the organizational chart for the contract to be bid, list of contractors' key personnel, example given, mga project managers, project engineers, materials engineers, foremen, present the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. So, think po sa ating personnel. Dapat po yung mga credentials nila are attached, and also yung if for example engineer siya, yung kanya pong license is updated also. Next is the list of contractors' major equipment units which are owned, leased, and or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from equipment vendor lessor for the duration of the project as the case may be. So ganun din, mga equipments po natin, no? Make sure din po na yung mga registrations are updated, yung mga tamang declaration are well supported. Next, As per DEO number 11, series of 2017, inclusion of the minimum testing materials, equipment in the technical component of the bid. So, take note po dito, yung mga materials testing certification po ang in-issue ito, no? Ina-upgrade po natin ito sa mga regional quality assurance regional quality assurance hydraulic division, no? Certify kayo. And DPWH officers po nag-issue po ng itong certification. So, requirement po ito. In the absence po nito is a failure, ang note natin dito is pass or fail, no? So, magiging fail will be pag any missing document ang wala dyan. And also, required din po yung original duly signed omnibus sworn statement or OSS. And if applicable, original notarized secretary certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. So, take note po sa itong sa OSS natin, no? Meron na po itong updated na 10 items, no? Although previously na-mention na namin ito, inulit-ulit na namin para hindi nyo makalimutan. 10 items na po itong OSS natin, which is yung dagdag na pang 10th item is about the advance payment. Next, under pa din sa ating technical component envelope, meron siyang financial document. Yun po ay as follows, the prospective bidder's audited financial statement showing among others the prospective bidder's total and current assets and liabilities. Stamp receipt, take note, stamp receipt by the BIR or its duly accredited and authorized institution for the preceding calendar year, which should not be earlier than 2 years from the date of the submission. So, pag sinabing stamp receipt ng BIR, dapat po meron talagang stamp or it's duly accredited. Ang mini-mention po dito usually mga bank, no? Authorized institution. Pwede po sila mag-receive nito. Next is the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity or NFCC. So may alignment po itong NFCC tsaka yung AFS natin, yung na-mention dito sa first na sinabi, yung audited financial statement or AFS. May alignment po yung NFCC na gagawin, no? So dapat po align po yung NFCC declarations ninyo doon sa report ng AFS. Next, under Class B documents ng financial documents natin na sinasabi, if applicable, duly signed joint venture or GBA in accordance with the RA number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GBA in the instance that the bid is successful. So, sa applicable sa mga joint venture agreements. And take note po din dito yung sinasabing na attachment ng GBA, kung saan makikita yung percentage ng major holder ng mas malaking percentage sa kanilang share, no? O yung mag-represent, which is normally nasa by percentage of 49, kano yun boss? 51-49 usually yung sharing nila. Kasi yung mas malaki yung 51-49%. Next, yes, itakad na yung technical proposal natin or financial or yung technical component envelope or technical proposal. Next natin is the financial proposal or financial component envelope. So, ito yung medyo manipis-nipis na document na ina-attach, no, ng bid. It comprises only 4 items. First, the original duly signed and accomplished financial bid form. This form is introduced na sa ating GPPB website. So, incorporated na din ito sa Philippine bidding documents natin na ginagamit. So, ang gagawin po lamang ni bidder is accomplish the form and sign yung offer a discount kung maaari and then sign yung sa papirmahan. Hindi na ako mag-revise si bidder na kanyang form or itong form na ito hindi na po kailangan nilabas. Just fill in the data and sign. Next, the other documentary requirements under RA number 9184. The original duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities, duly accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. And lastly, itong cash flow by quarter. So, take note po sa ating mga documents to be submitted by the bidder, you make sure na properly signed, label, na maaari yung ating bid. So, that's so far yung mga requirements to be submitted by the bidders under topic napakaiksi, no, na ating agenda. So, proceed to you, sir, the next agenda.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pangulay Valorizo. Next part is the criteria procedure of eligibility checks. Will be given to us by Mr. Alan.
Okay, thank you, Sir Has. Let's proceed to the next agenda. The criteria and procedure for eligibility check, preliminary examination of bids, detailed evaluation of bids, post-qualification, and award. Before we start, please assume that all bidders, all prospective bidders, all contractors are very much aware of this CWA or the civil works application. Yung civil works application po, ito po yung dito po yung kinakanda ang electronic eligibility check. So, yung eligibility check is performed electronically. Yun na nga yung civil works application. Payo po sa eligibility processing, nagkakonduct po tayo ng contract profiling. During this contract profiling, in-input po natin yung basic contract data for each contract ID. Important dito is yung contract ID, yung ABC, contract name, major category of work, and so on and so forth. So ito po yung magiging basis ng system to determine whether yung bidder is eligible or ineligible. Yung eligibility check po natin is done simultaneously with the opening of bids. Habang nag-open po yung mga pack members ng technical proposals ng mga bidders, tayo naman po ay nag-conduct din ng eligibility processing. Only those bidders who have purchased the bidding documents and at the same time grab their bid envelope for a particular contract ID, ayun lamang po ang makakasali sa eligibility check. So hindi po ibig sabihin na pag nakabili po kayo ng bidding documents ay makakasali po kayo. So kailangan pa rin po ninyong mag-drop ng inyong bid envelope para po makasali. So aside po dun sa electronic eligibility, during the opening of bids, nagkakandak po tayo. Pero po tayong criteria na tinatawag ng non-discretionary pass or fail. So ito po yung present or absence ng documents ng technical and financial envelope po ninyo. So during the opening of bids, doon po makikita whether yung particular document is absent or present. And under scrutiny po yun ng back members. So hindi po ibig sabihin na pag pumasa kayo ng eligibility processing electronic, kailangan po din ninyo kung pumasa doon sa non-discretionary pass-fail criteria para po ng eligible bidder po kayo. So, after opening of all the technical proposals of the bidders for contract IDs to be bid, and meron na po tayong eligibility processing result, susunod po agad yung pag-open ng financial proposals of those bidders who are found eligible during eligibility processing sa CWA. For those bidders who are found ineligible and no motion were raised, there will be no opening of their financial proposal. And the bid envelope will be returned to them immediately. However, doon naman sa mga bidders na found ineligible, may raise a motion for reconsideration and submit the black and white or letter for consideration within 3 days to the back office for resolution. Should the request for reconsideration be granted, the concerned bidders will be reprocessed in the eligibility processing. So pagka po yung motion for reconsideration is quite meritorious, so ang ginagawa po ng back secretariat, nag-request po tayo ng unlocking sa CWA Central Office. So doon po natin pino-forward yung mga pertinent documents na kailangan nila. So pagka po nag-grant yung request, request, ma-unlock po yung contract ID. And then, saka po naman tayo magre-reprocess. Pagka na po na, during the reprocess, pagka na-found out na eligible na po yung former na eligible, doon po lamang po ma-open yung kanyang financial proposal. And right after the opening and reading of all bids, preliminary investigation of all submitted bids will follow until the lowest bidder is determined. So it is obvious na during the opening of bids, makapansin agad natin kung sino yung lowest bidder. Pero hindi po yung guarantee na pag kayo po ang lowest bidder na sa inyo na po ma-award yung kontrata. Kasi po, yung technical working group will conduct a detailed bid evaluation to determine the lowest calculated bidder. After which, a post-qualification will be conducted to the lowest calculated bidder. Pagka po na yung lowest calculated bidder ay na-post-disqualified, immediately magkakonduct po agad ng post-qualification dun sa second lowest bidder. And so on and so forth. Hanggang sa ma-determine po natin yung lowest calculated responsive bid. So after determining the lowest calculated responsive bid, back resolution will be issued recommending award to the lowest calculated responsive bid to be approved by the head of the procuring entity. I think that would be all. Sir Ras, thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Alan Trena. Next agenda is the questions, comments. Any questions from the leaders in the YouTube?
As per verification, sir, there are no comments from the live streaming, and we have no visible attendees for the bidders to ask questions.
So, from the back secretariat and back to the DPWH, any comments, insights?
On behalf of the DPWH, sir, we have no comments.
As to Secretariat, sir, we have confirmed that the uploaded plan for the 24 MHC-28 Barangay Kalamongog was erroneously uploaded, no? So we'll just issue maybe siguro sa a new Google Drive link through a supplemental bid bulletin to be posted at DPW's website and PILJET website also, so that we will correct the plan being discussed.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So, any more? Third part, next part is the other matters. There are any other matters? Announcements? Any announcements?
So we'll only remind, sir, for the bidders regarding our requirements, no, sa ating, other than the requirements of the documents to be submitted to the bidders, ng ating standard operations ng ating, require natin sa bidders during dropping and purchasing and dropping of their bids. So, reminders to ating bidders when they purchase their bidding documents, kung pwede po bumili sa aming on-site that gives us the Sultan Kudarat second DEO Office Procurement. Just present yung valid requirements, credentials ng to represent, and also kung may-ari mismo yung authorized liaison ng DPWH, present documents na required, like such as IDs and yung list of projects na kanilang plan na bibilihin o yung interested sila na project. If hindi naman po yung authorized liaison yung owner ang pupunta, and the owner is i-authorize niya yung tao to represent him or the company, just we requiring na mag-submit po sila ng special power of attorney, no, ng granting tao na mag-act in behalf ng may-ari. And also take note, yung special power of attorney na hinihingi natin, dapat po yung specific ng contract na bibilihin, no, are indicated doon sa ating SPA. Same goes din sa ating during sa drafting of bids, if hindi din available yung owner or yung authorized liaison na mag-draft himself na kanyang bid. Pwede niya gawin din through representative, also issue those person ng kanilang SPA, no, to act also ng draft, for example. And make sure din po na mayroong valid na identification yung tao na to represent. Na that is to prevent yung mga bogus persons na mag-act, no, na representative sila. But then, hindi po pala. Yun lang po yung ating reminder sa ating bidders. And also, dun sa ating Philippine bidding documents na available sa ating field jobs and DPWH website. If hindi po ako familiar kung paano mag-download sa ating field jobs sa DPWH website, for our field jobs, pupunta po tayo sa opportunities, mga field jobs, usually mga ating contractors or field jobs registered bidders. Mag-search po kayo sa opportunities na code is 24MH, no? Yung mga project na for this case, 24MH 280028 and 24MH 0097. If you search po kayo sa DPWH website, available din po doon yung Philippine bidding documents natin. Pupunta po tayo sa business icons ng ating DPWH website, no? And just click doon sa Civil Works and hanapin po niyo itong code na 24MH0028. Pag ready na po yung bid ninyo, make sure po ninyo na naka-print po ito sa A4 size document. If you pre-auth or you prefer po ninyo na i-bind, I-suggest nyo i-bind nyo po siya through soft binding lamang para madali po namin i-file sa aming ISO folder or contract folder. And kung gusto nyo naman butasan, yung document nyo suggest na butasan po natin dito sa left side, middle center ng left side ng document para sa easy filing din po sa ating contract folder na pag-compile. And para hindi na ako madaming butas ang makakita sa document. And the deadline po ng ito po yung activity natin, no? I-reading ko lang. So ngayon po ay March 27, 2024, we are conducting the pre-bid conference. And our deadline for this, the bidding of this project is on April 10, 2024. So on or before 10 a.m. po yung deadline ng dropping, no? At 10 a.m. sharp po, i-close namin ang bid box. So kahit nandyan kayo, hindi pa nakapag-drop na 10 a.m. Sorry po, hindi na tatanggapin yung inyong bid. And simultaneously, after kagad ng closing ng bid box, we'll proceed to the opening of bids. So we'll just make some preparations like summary po ng mga intents, no, ng bumibili at mag-drop para po mag-present natin for eligibility process.
In addition to the criteria, also please reminded the project profile for the bridge construction, the major works category, which is the bridge construction steel with superstructure steel. So para ma-eligible po kayo.
There is one problem, April 10 is Ramadan, every winter. So I think it will be a problem to leaders also and to the employees.
Pwede ba tayo mag-issue ng supplemental then na extending the dropping and opening. Yes, sir. Due to holiday talaga.
Kailan natin yung mas due?
Pagka next day, sir, Thursday, 11. Tingnan natin, sir, kung quorum yung back day. Kung hindi, really sure na postpone next time.
Bago mag-issue na postponement,
check natin, sir. Yes, sir. Noted, noted.
I think we will be having extension because of the holidays in April 10.
sir.
So, any other matters from the head of the EMG or the lock by Anala or the INDAS?
No, I am not present.
As I've known, sir, they have already given you to pay for the provide assistance or what's it. That's all I can say.
So, okay, bukas na, no, yung undas, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ingat po tayo. Ano ba ang greetings niya? Parang greetings. Mag-ingat na lang po tayo sa mga biyahe-biyahe sa alimatan natin. Kapwang gagawa. So, next part is the summary of proceedings. Also, if there are any other supplemental bulletins issued, it will be given to us by Ma'am Rosary. Then,
Thank you, sir. Once again, good morning. The PPT conference for this contract was facilitated by the BAC Secretariat headed by Engineer Anthony P. Demin. The conference was opened by the head of the BAC PWG, Engineer Alrafi D. Mamaw, and then presided by the BAC Vice Chairperson, Engineer Hasmin D. Alangka. It is also overseen by our BAC Chairperson, Ali David D. Trabado, through online. It started at 10:14 in the morning. The brief basic contract data was given by Engineer Arafi D. Mamaw. Review and requirements of bidding documents given by Engineer Risa Magluyan for the contract ID 24MH0028, and for the other contract 24MH0097 was presented by Engineer Oliver Magluyan. Review of documents to be submitted by the bidder, the technical and financial components, was presented by Mr. Franco Rivaldo Rizo, BAC Secretariat. The explanation and criteria of the eligibility screening, preliminary examination of bids, evaluation of bids, and post-qualification was presented by Mr. Alan M. Freno. We have received no questions and comments from the bidders. And the other matters was discussed by Mr. Lorizo. For the contract 24MH0028, a supplemental bid bulletin will be posted for this project. That's all, sir.
thank you very much, Ms. Rosary. So, next part is the adjournment. So, we have already finished the meeting. It's time for adjournment. Any motion pa ba? So, any motion for the adjournment? The head of the DPWH maybe.
Motion. Move to close this conference. Is there a second?
Sir.
I second the motion.
It has been closed by, move to close by Engineer Arato Dimao, seconded by Engineer Anthony Jr. Therefore, this pre-bid conference is officially adjourned at exactly 10:59 in the morning of March 27, 2024. Thank you very much for attending. Again,